Hello, I'm Fukusan. In this channel, I would like to introduce Japan's economy and general topics. Today, I'll explain tax revenue and type of tax in Japan. Public finance is a branch of economics concerned with the income and expenditure of government and its effects upon the economy and general. Tax revenue is estimated to be around 65 trillion yen in the fiscal year 2022 general account budget. Essentially, the government expenditure should be fully financed by tax on other revenue in the same year, but current revenue account for only about two-thirds of the world expenditure in the fiscal year 2022 budget. As a result, the rest of the one-third relies on the revenue from the issuing government bond, which will be a burden to the future generation. The Japan fiscal situation has continued to run the budget deficit as expenditure exceeded its tax revenue. The gap between them, action bond and special deficit financing bond, and medical care, infrastructure, easy tap water and road, education, police services, fire prevention, and defense services are indispensable for the affluent life. However, the provision costs much cost. It is socially inappropriate to provide social security and education only for the people who can afford the cost. It is also difficult to provide policy and defense services only for people who need them. If public services are left to be provided by public sector under the market principle, they may fail to provide in the sufficient volume or sufficient level. Thus, public services should be implemented in the public sector by issuing taxes to accommodate the need of the public services. People need to widely and fairly share the cost of the public services to support each other and build a better society. Therefore, taxes can be accurately described as a social member fee. Firstly, taxes categorized by whom impose tax on. Taxes imposed by the national government are called national tax, while tax imposed by prefectural and municipal government are called local tax. There are more than 40 national or local taxes stipulated by the law in Japan. Secondly, tax may be categorized target taxes imposed on. Roughly, there are taxes on income, consumption, and asset. Tax on may also be classified whereby tax effective tax contributor and who pay the taxpayer. There are direct tax such as income tax for which a taxpayer indicated to effective tax contributor and indirect taxes such as consumption tax for which a taxpayer differ from the tax effective contributor. Progress taxation. Progress taxation means a higher tax rate for those who higher income effective law. So those who however, have more taxes on higher rate. The degree to how progress tax structure is depends on how much is tax burden is transferred to higher income. If one tax code has a low rate 10% and a high rate of 30%, another tax code has tax rate ranging from 10% to 80%, rather more than progressive. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, please thumbs up.